helpers on Craigslist.
Like, oh, I don't like you anymore.
It's all right. We're going to have to move this into its proper position. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, good. Are you okay, Uncle? Can you see?
A little bit slower, boy. Thank you. All right, here we go. I'm all right. A little concussion never hurt anyone.
There we go. I'll move it over to the side.
I have one more lift. Bloody hell. These things are heavier than they look.
Look, you're not 12, Uncle Garrett.
Yes, quite. Oh, look. Some people have already arrived for the command performance of one of the Shire of Anli's fine musical acts for King Tonatrus and Queen Erelise. I trust you're all keeping up on the events of the day.
Hi.
It looks like a lot of them slept in, Uncle.
Well, some of them look to still be asleep. Well, no problem. Let me catch you up. The nations of the world have gathered to compete in a tournament to decide who will be Culane's next Lord High Constable. Basically, the leader of the king's armies. Now, 7 of the nations have replied, but the Northlanders, well, we wouldn't have expected them to participate in this tournament because, well...
Northlanders smash! Roar!
Exactly. And I believe that Mendax, the Northland's ambassador and former scumbucket Lord High advisor to King Tonatrus, I think he might have had something to do with the Northlanders being here. As a matter of fact, this whole tournament puts me a little on edge. I do not believe all the nations are happy with one another.
Yeah, the dwarves don't like the goblins, the Animal King don't like the Fae, and the Northlanders, well, they don't seem to like anyone. Uncle Garrett, why are the royal types so whiny?
I think it has something to do with being royalty.
What was that about royalty?
Oh, nothing, Sherrod. I was simply...
He was just saying how whiny they were.
Do you not have something disgusting to be cleaning right about now, boy?
Not that I know of, Uncle Garrett.
Do you want to?
Oh, I get it. Why with me?
From the mouths of babes.
Yes. But in all reality, Sherrod, there is a change in the winds. I have felt it, and I do not like it one bit.
I have learned long ago not to distrust your instincts, Garrett.
Yes, but this time it is different. For I do not feel that King Tonatrus sees it coming.
Well, then we shall have to keep an eye out for him.
Yes. Keep an ear to the ground.
I do not believe your ears are going to do you much good.
Why? What?
All rise! All rise! For King Tonatrus and Queen Erelise!
You sadistic mouthpiece!
Yes, thank you, Sarada. Please be seated. And now, as I was saying, do you not think that would put our armies at a disadvantage to take the time to go around the savages?
It would take a little time, Your Majesty. But if we use subtle tactics to confuse our opponents on a larger scale, we can flank them, and with their ranks, it will be easy.
I find your methods rather interesting, Usulanai. You would make a wonderful addition to our army if you were to win the day.
Perhaps then you will get him off my back, Your Majesty.
Oh?
No chance, Ambassador. The king has sent me here to protect you, and that is just what I will do.
When will he see that I am more than capable of my own protection?
When you return to Iaran unwounded from battle, you are meant to be diplomatic, not to fight.
I am meant to be whatever diplomacy calls for. I am no dainty elf.
Your Majesty, I implore you, although our king does not command it, would you ask the ambassador to not take part in our tournament?
Now, Usulanai, it is her choice. And besides, you will be fighting right beside her. And this is not a fight to the death. It is merely to yield.
Was not the last fight, if we were nearly killed in, also to a yield?
We were caught off guard. We had no idea the former Lord High Constable was so unstable. It will not happen again.
Of course not, Gorgle. You are a noble captain of our royal guard. As a matter of fact, I should commend you for your patience with King Tyr earlier today. Oh, his words with you, they were uncalled for.
Very much so. Captain Gorgle, if I may, why did he call you a slave? Do you know him?
Only by reputation. The Northlanders took it upon themselves to attack the village of Mohawk some 30 years ago. They said it was an act of war. It was an act of slaughter.
They were not prepared for such an army.
They killed the strongest of us, and the rest were taken away as slaves.
Mostly women and children.
5 years I spent in the slave mines, until the forces of Kulain came and demanded our freedom.
No nation deserves to be enslaved. When I met him, he was strong and proud despite all of that. That's why I had him trained as one of my royal guard. And now he is perhaps one of the most trusted men one of the most trusted orcs that I know.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Gorgle, why do you not fight in the tournament for the pride of Mayrock?
I know that my ancestors are proud. I need no title for that.
Oh my.
Your Majesty. I think you said I missed the entertainment.
Why, of course not, Quillarda. Come on in.
Oh, goody goody, I just love the fine minstrels here in the Shire. They are all right, I suppose. I remember a time when I was on stage in the land of Lezoon and was serenaded by a group of quite attractive tenors. Now they were quite the minstrels.
Good lady, Peace Blossom, is it? I do not believe we have met previously, but your name is familiar.
I know. All throughout the land know well who I am.
She is one of the fairy court's most famous members. It is why she makes such a fine ambassador to aside from you.
Of course.
Sure. Get your name in one famous play and suddenly you're a star.
No.
Just like marrying one goblin makes you a queen. Excuse me?
King Tonatrus,
Yes, King Gremlin.
I'd like to thank you for inviting us to this tournament today. So I made you a little something on the long trip from Kobonos.
Really good. What is it? I don't know what that is.
Who's that over there? Is that moving?
I don't know what that's for.
Is that it? I think so. It's colorful.
The fireflies in the way.
Yes, it's
Here.
why, thank you, King Gremlin. What is it?
What? What?
Is it supposed to do that?
No. No. I'm not quite sure. I made a lot of it when I was asleep and don't take a lot.
Huh?
Yeah, that might be bad.
Yes. Gorgo, would you please see that this is cared for? Thank you.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Garrett. Really?
That this is cared for.
Aboard. Aboard. Leave it to your Majesty. If I'm not back before long, you know why.
It's the least I could do for standing up for my gremlin to those horrible dwarves.
Quiet, woman. I can take care of this myself.
Oh, I know, Gremmy Poo.
Stop calling me that in public!
Oh, but you're just so cute when you're surly.
It looks like they weren't the only ones who woke up on the wrong side of the den box today.
Exactly. Your Majesty, why did you allow those horrible animal kids to take part in the tournament?
No, they have never been horrible to Kulain. As a matter of fact, on many occasions, they have fought alongside us.
But Your Majesty, they've caused to face so many problems with their constant hunting. I fear it shall not be long before they attack my poor flutterbys.
You mean butterflies?
No, flutterbys. They're allergic to butter.
Sirrod, is the minstrel ready?
Of course, Your Majesty. Lords and ladies, I present to you one of the wondrous minstrels of the Shire, the Siren!
Your Majesty.
Oh, my dear.
Very good to see you. Very good to see you as well. It is an honor to leave my grotto to perform for you this afternoon.
We are most welcome.
And I'd like to remind your audience that no tips sink ships. Don't sink your ship. Tip the siren. Now, what I would like to share with you today is a song my mother taught me. My mother I don't know if you know my history. My mother was a gypsy. And she sings this song. When my mother taught me to sing, I often wondered why she cried. But now, as I teach young gypsy children to play and to sing, now my face is stained with tears of pride. I also have pearl discs that you can take home for just $5.
Lovely, lovely.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Oh, as we do thank you, my dear siren. Please, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to see her longer sets down at the grotto and at the various stages throughout the theatre here. So, if you will excuse us now, we'll have to leave.
Make way for the king! Make way for the king!
Down on the tournament field.